In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to add a new work order, edit a work order, and print a work order. To start with, I'm going to go to the work order navigation icon. When the work order screen opens, you'll notice in the lower right there are 4 buttons. These same 4 buttons are found on nearly every screen in MaintSmart. This makes it easy to learn how to use the program. I'll start by clicking the New button. Notice these boxes become available. The colored boxes indicate required fields. In this case, I'm going to create a fairly simple work order, then I'm going to edit it and embellish it somewhat. I could type search the drop down for the equipment, or I can use the equipment filter. Okay, this should have loaded just conveyors, so I'm going to pick a conveyor. Same thing with the task. I could type search, but in this case I'll go ahead and use my filter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lubricate drive chains and adjust it. Okay, so that's all that's required to create the work order. So now I'll click the Save button, and that's added work order 313 to the system. Now we can embellish this work order substantially by adding more text. We can also add file attachments. These file attachments can be any type file, including videos. And then we can go ahead and print the work order. So in order to edit a work order, simply select the row with a left mouse click. Again, notice the consistency. This is the same way you'll edit or delete any record in the program. Once I've selected that row, notice the boxes become available below the data grid area. So I can select a type, a priority. I can change the status, and so on. In this case, I'm going to add some file attachments. So I'll click the Add button, and I'm going to choose SOP for conveyor. Now notice this is a RTF or rich text format document that opens with Microsoft Word. We could add any type file as an attachment, as long as it's a document type file. This includes PDF, Excel, Word, and video, as I mentioned earlier. So I'll go ahead and select that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and add some detailed instructions. I do have a short comments or instructions area right here that I could type up to 255 characters, which in many cases would be adequate to describe the job at hand. But in this case, I'm going to go ahead and add some detailed instructions. Now the detailed instructions can be any length, and these can be copied and pasted into here. They can be drag and drop, or we could just open another file. So if I click File, Open, we can actually open a file directly into the details. This is nice because by using this, you can set up SOPs, save them on a server drive, and then make them available to everyone. This makes this easy to use, as well as providing consistency to your task list. I'm going to clear that for now. Alternatively, we could drag and drop. So I could select some information that I want to drag in there, and then drag it on over here and drop it. Okay, so as you can see, there's different ways of getting your task list built. Alright, I'll click OK, and now save, and that's the work order. Now in this case, what I want to have happen is I want my file attachments to automatically print with the work order. So there's a setting that I've set under print options, or will set, and it says print attachments with work order. So I'll click on that, and when I click on that, that puts a check mark there. Alright, So now if I select our new work order, I right click on it, and I pick Print Preview, I should get the work order as well as the attached document. Okay, there's my attached document, and there's my work order. And the work order has all of its detailed instructions. From here, this may be emailed, printed, or saved as any number of different file formats. So as you can see, MaintSmart can be very simple to use due to the consistency of the screens and the layout of the buttons and the functionality of them.